Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Fletcher and this time we're on Estuary. Actually, we may have been in Estuary the last time I did the Fletcher, or the first video on the Fletcher. So if so, that's an interesting coincidence. But you guys know me, I love this map. I really do. But you get to play it a little bit differently when you're in a big, or a little tiny, fast-moving, very sneaky ship. Now, the Fletcher isn't the most sneaky ship in the game, but it is pretty sneaky and can absolutely dominate this map, even in the incapable hands of me. So, hopefully you guys are ready. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Now, I don't remember exactly how this map, or this match plays out, but I do remember it has some pretty interesting moments in it, including one where I have no choice but to take on the most feared ship any destroyer has to run into. And if you guys don't know what that is by now, you're just going to have to wait and find out. Most of us know exactly where I'm going with that. There's one ship that I fear more than any other when I'm in a destroyer. And you guys, if you've seen the video, know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Fletcher, right off the bat, we go ahead, we use our mobility, get out to the left, and try to impact the match as quickly as possible. Because if you notice, we've got quite a few people that have decided to push out. Now, on this map, if you're not patient, you're going to be deleted pretty quickly. It's just the way it is. And so our Atlanta here is backing up towards the island. We're going to go ahead and try to throw some torpedoes out there. Nice range. Go with a wide berth. And, of course, the moment I launch my torpedoes, the Atlanta throws it in forward. Now, it's not his fault. He was trying to avoid fire. He had no idea that I was launching torpedoes. And I tried to get into chat and tell him in time, except, you know, sometimes it's not meant to be. Luckily, there's no friendly fire, so it's no harm, no foul, other than the fact that I have a couple torpedoes that disappeared. Which is a shame. But it's okay. Not really his fault. Kind of my fault, but at the same time, not really my fault, because he was going one direction. He kind of juked me out. But this Jervis seems to want to get involved in the match, so we're going to go ahead and start using our guns on him and try to get him out of the match as quickly as possible. And this thing is very good at destroyer versus destroyer combat. It doesn't matter what destroyer you're in. If you're fighting any American destroyer gun to gun, you're going to come out on the losing end, more than likely. If the guy using the destroyer, the American destroyer, has any idea how to shoot. It's just, there's nothing else that can compete with an American destroyer gun to gun other than maybe cruisers, because they have bigger guns. But it is definitely pretty nasty to other destroyers when you get into a fight versus an American destroyer. Japanese, no chance. British have a chance, but they still get just a little bit worse guns than the Americans do. So even against the British, you just don't end up having a good day against an American destroyer. These things are gunboats first and foremost. Now, the Benson gets those upgraded torpedoes, which gives you 9.2 range, and the Fletcher also maintains that 9.2 kilometer range. So you have very good torpedoes, but you also have those incredible guns. And you can use both very effectively. Now, we get our first torpedo hit. It caused flooding. Not exactly sure what we hit, if we hit the Indianapolis or what. But we are going to go ahead and throw some torpedoes in the general direction of the Scharnhorst. And it looks like he's going to turn in. Now, the first wave of torpedoes from our friend has gone past him. They're making their moves, feeling that they have plenty of time before they have to worry about more torpedoes. But they're wrong. Now, I've got about 10 seconds before I get my next set of torpedoes off, and that's the one thing I've been trying to do better in the Benson and the Fletcher, is to not spray all my torpedoes at one time, because you have to wait a very long time to get them back. Now, the Scharnhorst gets absolutely burnt to a crisp, thanks to the Atlanta, and their Atlanta is now pushing up. But notice, we don't have really any help. It's me, and I believe an Atlanta over here versus this Atlanta, and an Iowa, and potentially an Indianapolis if it hasn't already been killed. It probably is already dead. It looks like there's only one cruiser left. So yeah, so there's two destroyers out here somewhere. They appear to be on the other side of the map. One is close to our base, And the Atlanta and Iowa are coming towards me. Now, up to this point, we haven't really done a whole lot. But we're not going to give up on this side of the map. All of the hit points that are left are on this side of the map, and we are going to try to take everything we can from him. Now, I don't really want to get into a gunfight with this Atlanta, but I figure he's about to go behind the island so I can get some cheeky fire while he's not paying attention to me, and then I'm gonna disappear because I'll be behind the rock from the Iowa, which I'm not quite there yet, but come on, get away, go, 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 oh, yep, and that's just that quick. And Atlanta can get a volley of fire out that can absolutely wreck you. We did get the smoke screen out. The Iowa appears to be coming towards us, but we still have 20 seconds left before we get torpedoes. We got our first set of torpedoes back, so I guess I was wrong. But the Iowa, to me, is already turning, and he's going to go into that center channel, which means it's going to be me versus this Atlanta. So I'm going to go ahead and assume, knowing that I can't hit the Iowa with torpedoes, that this guy in the Atlanta is going to come around this corner. He knows he can kill me, but can I sneak attack him with torpedoes? So we wait till we've got a clear shot, we put him out there, knowing we're about to get detected, we send the entire fleet of fish in his direction, and then we start shooting at him. Now, I'm hoping that he didn't notice that I launched torpedoes, but that being said, anytime that you see a destroyer, you should assume torpedoes are on their way. However, this fella didn't quite get the memo in time, and wait for it, pow! He eats an entire wall of skill, taking our damage up to 28,000 right now. And there's still an Iowa out there that is basically full health. And I can see where, right about now, you guys are thinking this is going. You're like, oh, there's a destroyer right behind that Iowa. Surely he'll kill the Iowa. And I was hoping that this Iowa would nuke that destroyer. I really was. I was like, come on, I haven't done anything. I really want to get a chance to nuke you. If you could just get rid of that Akatsuki off your backside. And the Akatsuki is chasing the Iowa and launching torpedoes at the Iowa. That's very difficult to hit a target that's running away from you with more than 1 or 2 torpedoes. And is he going to get a hit? He misses the first salvo. He misses. Oh, nope, he gets 1. I saw 1 hit. So he got 1, maybe 2 hits with the torpedoes there. And as you can see, we're getting very close. Now, I know that I don't have torps yet, but we should get torps by the time we get in contact with him. He can see me right about now. The plane flies over, he sees me, I'm approaching, he knows that I'm going to try to kill him. So he's going to hold his fire, and he's already got high explosive loaded because he already killed the other destroyer, I believe. Or no, the Akatsuki's still alive, he just isn't dealing with him. But I'm going to hug the island right here. I don't want to come around the corner just begging for it. I'm going to hug the island and wait for it. Come on, you can shoot me. Yeah, there you go, Junior. Well done. Appreciate it. And now that I have nothing to worry about except his secondary batteries, I get to do this. Hello, sunshine. Hold these for me. And we just give him all the fish. All of the fish, and down he goes. So we end up having a decent match. I know it wasn't a great match, but it was a fun match. A little bit of, hey, we're getting our butts kicked on this side of the map, turn around, regroup ourselves, and then finish the attack with 78,000 damage, 8 torpedo hits, mostly on the last guy there, finishing 3rd on the team. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.